Bruh. I just started a new job. I haven't been able to blog in 3 days. And all this crazy nonsense is going on in battle rap, bruh. Nah. Let's talk about it.
Battle Booth is hot for gang on the low. He hot for gang on the low. I'm Battle Booth gang, so y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is.
The Battle Booth. If you look him up, y'all go subscribe to his channel.
Oh man, you already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, you heard? Hey, all right. I get on YouTube today, bro. And I see that there's a lot going on, right? So first of all, I see that Miss Hustle is coming at people, bro. Miss Hustle's coming at people, multiple people. And it ultimately seems as if though Miss Hustle's coming at people because people have their own opinions about things. I just recently came across probably a couple of videos, you know what I'm saying, talking about the fact that Miss Hustle's exposing people like Chris Unbias, Piperboy, and just really has a big point of contention with anybody who might not think or believe that she won her battle versus Couture. Now, I recapped the battle between Miss Hustle and Couture myself, I believe on Sunday or Monday, and my decision, you know what I'm saying, for the battle was that Couture did edge Miss Hustle. You know what I'm saying? Couture edged Hustle. If you guys go back to the blog that I made, I gave my reasons as to why. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that Miss Hustle, I mean, you know what? I understand. I get it. This is what I understand. I understand why Miss Hustle is lashing out, right, on people or trying to expose. Basically, I understand why Miss Hustle is so upset, bruh, with people saying that she didn't win. I get it. I don't agree with it. Trust me. I understand a lot of things that happen, but I don't necessarily, that doesn't mean that I agree with a lot of things that happen. But I get it, right? The reason Miss Hustle feels like this, bruh, this is why Miss Hustle feels this way. Chrome 23 is supposed to be Remy Ma and pretty much Miss Hustle's joint. You know what I'm saying? Miss Hustle being like the first lady of Chrome 23. We all know Miss Hustle and her relationship with Remy Ma. We all know how Remy Ma feels about Miss Hustle. The fact that people like Piperboy or Chris Unbias or even myself, I'm not a big blogger at all, but I made a video, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, got some views on it. Miss Hustle doesn't like that because what that does is it paints, it starts to make it look as if though she is not the first lady of Chrome 23. It makes it seem as if though she is not who she's supposed to be on this league. It takes away the first potential victory from the first Chrome 23 event being thrown by Remy Ma. Miss Hustle, and just by watching the battle, I can tell that Miss Hustle felt and thought that she won that battle. The entire battle, Miss Hustle felt like she was winning that battle, and I can see that. You can see the confidence in Miss Hustle. You can see the hype, and you can see. So Miss Hustle's feeling like she's winning this battle, bro. And then, right, the votes come out and say, boom, Couture 73%, Hustle 20, or whatever it said. That's a smack in the face to Miss Hustle. Even though this is how battle rap goes, anybody can win on any given night. That was a slap in the face to Miss Hustle. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't expect or anticipate that happening. Right now, I'm just explaining why it is that Miss Hustle feels this way. Even though I don't agree with this. I do not agree that we should be sitting out here bashing and exposing everybody because somebody doesn't feel like you won a battle. That's beyond, you know what I mean? That's beyond. But basically, again, Miss Hustle is supposed to be the first lady, bro, to this new Chrome 23 league. And the fact that her first battle is an L now pretty much is what media people are saying, is what the votes were. That's an issue with Miss Hustle, bro. That's an issue, bro. That's a reputation thing. That's a mark on your resume. That's a stain on your resume. You know what I'm saying? That's like, so I understand why Miss Hustle feels that way, bro. I get it. I get it. But then we come to the situation of, bro, Chris Unbias. Then we come to the situation of trying to expose a Chris Unbias. Now, we all know, bro, that there's been a couple of people specifically that have been trying to expose, you know what I'm saying, Chris Unbias ever since Chris got let go or got out of jail, whatever the case is, bro. There's been a couple of people who have been on the man's neck, you know what I'm saying, about the situation. Here's how I feel about that situation, bro. Let me just say first and foremost that Chris Unbias was one of the first big bloggers that shouted me out. No pay, no nothing. I didn't, just like one of you, there was one specific person that is also a blogger, supposedly, that said that I paid for a drop from Chris Unbias. That's ridiculous. Chris Unbias, the reason I rock with Chris Unbias, right, the way I rock with him at all, is because Chris Unbias was one of the first people to show me some love, bro. And me being a small blogger, that's important to a small blogger, bro. If somebody shows you some type of love, that's a bigger blog, some type of, you know, notice you or whatever the case is, and then they themselves decide to say on camera, y'all go subscribe to the battle booth, that's the drop that's in the beginning of my video, bro. That's the reason why, you know, that's one of the main reasons why I rock with Chris, bro. He showed me love before anybody else did, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. I don't know what made him decide to do. I don't know, but it just was. You know what I'm saying? To add on to that situation, there's been a couple of people that have been trying to prove that Chris Unbiased is guilty of what it is that he went to court or to jail for, that he's guilty of it. The thing is that Chris Unbiased has not been proven guilty of anything. This is the only point of contention that I have with anybody bringing up the situation. For example, if I went to court, right? If I went to court because I was accused of doing something crazy or whatever the case was, and I went to court, right, and fought the case, right? I was in front of the judge. I did what I had to do. And they couldn't prove, right? They couldn't find me guilty. What, like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, if the man had been found guilty, let's say Chris Unbiased, right, had been found guilty, Chris Unbiased would not be at the beginning of my videos, like of my drop. Like, he wouldn't be a drop of mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the point of me bringing up the Chris Unbiased case is that, bro, you can't say that somebody's guilty of something if they haven't been found guilty of something. That is the craziest. Again, put yourself in a situation, bro, where you have to go to court, you go to jail, you go to court, and you're facing this case that you had nothing to do with, or that you know you had nothing to do with. You beat the case, right? And then people are still trying to tell you that you were guilty of something that you didn't do. That's kind of how I see the situation. Because, again, I'm going to repeat it again. Chris Unbiased has not been found guilty of anything, bro. Bro, the moment that Chris Unbiased is found guilty, if that was the case, I myself wouldn't even have Chris Unbiased as the drop at the beginning of my blogs. Like, I wouldn't, bro. I'm the type of person, bro, y'all should know by now, just by watching me, you know what I'm saying, in my videos, what type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, bro, if it is, and if it's confirmed, bro, and if it was proven, bro, that Chris Unbiased did whatever the hell it was that he's been accused of doing, I can't rock with that, bro. Like, I can't rock with that. I can't rock with, I have ethics and I have morals, right? I got morals, I got ethics, bro. I would never, you know, communicate or associate with somebody who's, so again, if it had been found that the man was guilty, or if it in the future is found that the man is, that's a completely different story. Then Miss Hustle has every right in the world to come out and sit there and try and expose Chris for doing this and for doing that because he was found guilty. Then you got Battle Goof who can come out and say whatever he wants now because he was found guilty. You know what I'm saying? Then it makes sense. But to try and make somebody guilty who has not been proven guilty or made by even the courts, whose job it is to make you guilty, to me is mind blown, bro. It blows my mind how that works. I don't understand how that works, bro. I don't understand. Like, if you were in a situation, bro, where somebody might have accused you of something and you were not guilty or not found guilty, but people constantly telling you that you're guilty, but the courts themselves never ruled you guilty of anything, that's super disrespectful, bro. And like, that's disrespect. Like, if you do that to somebody's face, expect consequences and repercussions, bro, to what you're trying to accuse me and tell me I did. Like, that's how serious that is. That's how serious that is. But bro, and that's why if it were the case that he was guilty about some ish, bro, trust me, I would have no problem not associating myself with the Chris Unbias anymore. But I do, and he's at the beginning of my drop because, bro, this man was just, you know how many people, somebody do some research, bro. Somebody do research and just check to see how many people are accused of doing something they didn't do per year, like annually. Just look up that little tad bit of information. Just because, again, bro, I'm going to reiterate this one more time. The man has not been found guilty of anything. And if he is, or if he, you know, is found guilty, that'll be a completely different story. But as of right now, bro, the way that people be talking about the situation is very, very disrespectful. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's almost like 40 bars versus QB third round disrespectful, bro. Like, bro, you're clowning. Like, people want to clown. I don't even want to get too much into that, but that's the point. That's pretty much the point of, like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. And then you got Miss Hustle coming at, like, Nunu, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case was, tweeting at her that she wasn't even invited to the event. She was invited last minute, you know what I'm saying? Because they felt bad for her or whatever the case was. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, taking shots at Nunu, which makes sense. Her and Nunu haven't been cool for the longest time. I made a blog on that too a little while ago when Nunu was under a whole bunch of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And they weren't cool. They haven't been cool for a long time. And again, Miss Hustle being like the first lady pretty much of Chrome 23 probably didn't want Nunu there, you know what I'm saying? And Nunu, knowing that Miss Hustle was like the first lady in her relationship with Remy, obviously probably just didn't want to ask or show up either. But then the thing is that brings up the question, right? Nunu. I don't know Nunu for recapping battles. I don't know her for recapping battles. All right? I don't know Nunu for recapping battles. I know Nunu for having started that little Instagram thing, copying Angry Fan style, you know what I'm saying? After Angry Fan was popping on Instagram, getting all those interviews. I know Nunu for not knowing what Nunu does. I don't know Nunu for recapping battles, bro. At all. So Nunu, what was your intention when you, right, recapped the Miss Hustle versus Couture battle? What was the intention there? Because if you ask me, Nunu didn't do or say anything but take a shot at Miss Hustle. Nunu doesn't recap battles. Nunu, what are you doing recapping? This is why I don't feel bad for Miss Hustle coming at Nunu. I don't, because they had their prior history, they had their issues, and Nunu still wants to sit there and try to take shots at Miss Hustle. So that's fine, Miss Hustle, go ahead. But to try and expose, like, for example, a Chris Unbias because he has you losing in a recap, when he's a battle rap blogger that blogs and recaps, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And the man hasn't even been found guilty of anything. So that's kind of ridiculous. Now, Miss Hustle taking shots at Nunu, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Nunu, you want to sit there, right? And you want to recap Miss Hustle's battle specifically for whatever reason, right? Miss Hustle, somebody who you don't rock with. And then in your recap, right? Only take a shot at Miss Hustle, really, and say that her material is like outdated and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like little digs. Nunu, we don't know you for recapping battles. So what was the objective or intention with you recapping this battle? Was it because Nunu was mad, right, at the situation that you weren't invited to the event? Or was it that you have an issue with Miss Hustle and then Miss Hustle responds to that and tells her that she's nobody to be creating narratives about Chrome 23? Like, you're not anybody to be creating any narratives about Chrome 23. And that's what Miss Hustle said. That's why you weren't even invited. You weren't even invited. You got invited last minute because we felt bad. You know what I'm saying? So the Nunu thing, cool. Because Nunu, what are you doing, man? Like, and this is what I meant, bro. Y'all go back and watch my my blog on Nunu Nellz, bro. The one it's called Exposing Nunu Nellz, the First Lady of Compromised Media. That's exactly what it's called on the thumbnail. Y'all check that out. I talk about this, bro. I talk about the fact that, bro, the reason that Nunu Nellz ends up in situations like the whole Beasley thing, you know what I'm saying, or with gyms or with whoever it is because she can't keep her 2 cents, or she can't keep her own. She can't just leave something be, bro. If you have an issue with Miss Hustle, Nunu, why sit there and start to recap and take shots at Miss Hustle, bro? What do you think, that she's not going to? She's a battle rapper. She's going to disrespect you back. She's absolutely going to talk to your soul back. So Nunu knew what she was getting herself into when it came to that situation. So I don't see what the hell's going on there. Nunu, you don't recap battles, Nunu. You don't recap battles. Why would you recap Miss Hustle's battle? Did you recap every other battle? Did you recap 40 and QB? Did you recap Yoshi G and Prestavia? Do you recap all female events? How many battles do you recap? Like, because this is what I'm saying, bro. Nunu Nellz just wanted to be petty and take the opportunity to take the shot at Miss Hustle and say that her material is outdated. And Nunu was likely upset or still mad or something. She couldn't even go to the event. She wasn't even invited or whatever the case was. So, bro, I understand that, Miss Hustle. You take all the shots at Nunu you want. I approve. But when you're talking about people like bloggers, bro, like Chris Unbias, Piperboy, and Angry, and whoever it is that got you losing in a blog, and that's what they do. They recap battles to try and determine who won or lost. They have no reason to be biased against you, Miss Hustle. Like Piperboy, Chris, Angry Fan, me, I don't have no reason to be biased. I really like Miss Hustle. It's funny because I'm a really big fan of Miss Hustle, and I thought Miss Hustle was gonna get her up out of here. But even myself in my recap, bro, I let it be known that wasn't the case. That really, genuinely, honestly wasn't the case, Miss Hustle. You know what I'm saying? It really, really wasn't. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I just got out of work. I'm trying to get home, man. You already know what it is. Let me know your thoughts on these topics. You already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the better.